Hi, welcome to Flight Test. I'm Chad and this is David.
Hi.
And today we're going to have an episode that is
Not planned.
Yeah, it's a filler. This is what happens when we fall behind.
We had some really bad accidents happen. For instance, we caught a plane on fire. We lost some footage that we were supposed to show today.
Yeah, and then a really good accident. We oversold our kits.
By far.
Yeah, we expected that we would sell probably 60 kits, and we put the limit on 100 for the introductory package, and we ended up selling over 220 in one day.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we ran out of foam. We ordered a pallet of foam, and that's out. So we had to order more foam.
Actually, Josh Bixler is cutting most of these kits, and his lovely wife is helping as well. Yeah, we don't have a big labor force, so we're a little stretched thin right now. So what we're going to do is this episode, we figured we could do a Q&A because you guys always seem to like those, and they're easy and quick to shoot. The number one question by far is, will the anti-drone laws kill our hobby?
I think so. Unfortunately, yes. I think, at least my hobby, which is FPV flying, the main thing I enjoy is actually FPV, and I think that's gonna have a hard time surviving now with all the drones, and it's getting more and more mainstream, and people don't understand the benefits as well as the downsides.
As long as you follow safety rules, like David doesn't, anytime he's flying, no, he does follow. I'm going to say he doesn't fly over people when he's flying.
Yeah, I have a top tips for you. If you get into trouble and you feel you're starting to lose your copter or plane, put it in the ground before it can get out of control and into a crowd or something. It's always better to crash it. You can always rebuild it than trying to save it and then flying into someone.
Look into your state, see what's happening, see what kind of laws they're trying to pass, and make yourself heard.
Yeah, support the FPV and the hobby side, and try to get your voice through to the politicians that are trying to ban us from just having a good time.
The next one is, how long is David going to stay?
March 17th or April 17th-ish. Somewhere between there, I'm gonna go home. That's where my visa is.
What, 2014?
So, yes.
2014.
So it's a year still. So you don't get rid of me that easy.
Why is shipping so expensive? Well, in the US, it's not too bad, but...
No, I actually think it's quite cheap considering the size of the stuff you ship.
Right.
But anyhow, it's quite expensive compared to the product we're selling, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, and going outside of the US is when it gets really pricey. I know some of our speed build kits are going for, the shipping alone is around $47 to like Australia or New Zealand, New Zealand, and that's not our doing. We're not marking up the shipping. I think there's a small handling fee in there of like $1. But outside of that, it's all the U.S. Postal Service, and we're looking into options and see if we can get volume discounts and things of that sort. But there's really not a lot we can do right now that we know of, and we're looking into all the options that we can.
It's the lowest thing we can get at the moment. We're trying as hard as we can.
Why is a 2-bladed prop more efficient than a 3-bladed prop?
Because when a prop spins around, it spins quite fast, and especially in the small sizes on our model airplanes, the prop actually hits the disturbed air from the previous blade, and that is not as efficient as cutting through nice clean air. So
a single-bladed prop would even be more efficient.
Yes, it would. The more blades you have, the less efficient it's gonna be because it hits the turbulent air created by the previous moving blade.
I know you guys are dying to know about these things. David, you want to take that one?
Yeah, sure.
We have been working tirelessly to try to get everything done so we can get these released. These are 2 designs that Bixler designed and built. And actually, side note, this black foam board, do not buy it.
No, it's horrible.
It's the same manufacturer, it's the same, seems to be the same specs and everything, but it's so soft.
It's fragile.
It's very fragile. Okay, so we cannot go into detail on these because we are going to show, we're going to create 4 videos total because we're going to have an overview of each one, and then we're going to have a build video for each one. But this is the FT Cruiser. It's a twin swappable, and it flies awesome.
It is super awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. It's my one of my favorite planes so far.
And then this is the FT3D, which Aaron Bates
from 3D Hobby Shop.
Yeah, he actually had a lot of input on this and gave us a lot of advice. So we really appreciated that. So anyhow, that's about it. Sorry, can't give you more information right now, but at least
they are in the pipeline.
Yes, they will.
They are coming.
And we're going to release them as soon as humanly possible. So we are trying. We have a question on here about flight tests airing on TV. Well, you know, it's pretty much been our goal since the beginning to get onto television. However, it's interesting. We've really become accustomed to YouTube, and we really like our YouTube audience. You guys are great, and you're very interactive, and I can't imagine it being the same if we were on TV. I don't know. I mean, we haven't given up on it, but we're having a good time, so we're not complaining. So right now, if you want to see us on TV, all you need to do is get an HDMI converter, run it out of your computer, plug it into the back of the television.
It works awesome.
And we'll be on your TV. Will the GoPro get it right with the GoPro 3?
I don't know. I have no idea. They still haven't fixed the GoPro 2 yet.
We actually don't know anybody at GoPro. We just buy dozens of their cameras.
Yeah, they have, we have to be one of the biggest flyers there is.
Well, David likes to put them in the drink.
Yeah, so. Actually, but during our Cancun trip, we went to Cancun, did a shoot for a hotel, and I managed to put one in the salt water that died really badly, and another in the pool, which actually after 2 months came back to life and is still working.
So yeah, GoPro's got their issues, but we love them.
Yes, we do. We had a dear friend die on us the other day.
Oh yeah.
And it was the old hot glue gun. This is the new hot glue gun. This is the old one. It's been alive for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, at least.
It's been constantly on in Chad's basement. And finally, it gave up and it spewed out the magic smoke through here. It let out its ghost, and I don't know. It's just,
we can't bear to throw it away, though.
No, I think we're going to put it in a shadow box.
Maybe we'll, should we cut the cord?
Maybe we should. It's just.
But Josh Bixler bought me this for Christmas.
Yeah, and it works pretty good.
I think he uses it more than I do, though.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? This is completely unrelated, but the coolest thing ever. See this? It's a silicone mat, and you can put hot glue on it and smear it around. And when it hardens, look at that hot glue. Oh, it's not completely cool, but it's not sticking to it. It just comes right off. Isn't that amazing?
It's like magic.
It really is.
It's so nice.
You know what? Now we're going to have a bunch of people ask me where I bought it, and I don't know.
It wasn't it?
Pat Catan's. It's a local craft store. That's what it was, but it only exists here, I think. As you guys know, we have, or may not know, we have our store open, and we're selling kits. We talked about it at the beginning of the show. But if you haven't, check out our store. We're going to be adding items probably every week. We have all kinds of ideas. Oh, we didn't even talk about the tricopter stuff.
Nope.
We'll talk about that next time. We're developing all kinds of tricopter parts and cutting really cool stuff with the laser. So we'll talk about that next time.
Yeah. See ya.
All right. Thanks.